What is going on, guys? So, today we're going to shoot for a baby rattle. This is a piece of orange agate or agate, or it's whatever. Who cares? So, and it's completely coated in wax. I'm going to split this half in two that way, and that'll give me two blanks about the size for a baby rattle that we're shooting for. Now, I've got several different colors of wood to use for the handle. Now, it's going to be a little tiny baby rattle, so even a pen blank should be big enough to make a handle to glue into the bottom of said rattle. So I'm going to get the wax scraped off of this. I've never dealt with this stuff before, but so I asked the guy in the store about it, and he said it's best just to scrape the wax off of it. I guess I could see it gumming up blade teeth and stuff. So I'm going to split it right down the middle this way and give me two chances to get it right. So, and then we'll decide which one of these or something completely different from these that we're going to use for a handle for this. So I'm going to get to it. And just get the bulk of this wax off of here. Not sure why there's so much of it. I have two turning blanks now and wood that I can use for knife scales. So I'm gonna get this, get my centers found, get it chucked up in the lathe, or mounted up in the lathe, and turn it around so I get the largest round that I can get, and then we'll figure out the whole hollowing bit. This stuff feels very slightly splintery, and it was vibrating on the rough and gouge a little bit, so I've got some spirals here, but I'm not overly concerned about those just yet. The grain is starting to look kind of nice though. I'm getting a little bit of tear out here in between the harder grain, so I'll be touching the tools up before I go any further. Alright, so I got all the tools touched up. Now, I want to lay out all the important points here. Now, since the handle is going to be added to this, I can use quite a bit of this for the actual rattle portion of the rattle. So, I'm going to want to taper this down so that it meets that handle a little bit back here. So the vast majority of the rattle will be between here and here. So I'll need some waste over here. I'll make a tenon back there. And then this will be the taper down to the handle. So about the center of that is where I'll split this thing. So we will lay that out. Okay. So while this thing is easy to deal with, I'm going to make a tenon here and go ahead and start tapering that back. I believe I have gone too far. I won't be able to grab that with my... Well, shit. hate screwing up right off the bat. Let me think about how to fix that for a minute. I'll start dealing with this other end and I'll work this out in a minute. I can probably worm screw this. I think I'm going to have to. Alright, so we can do the worm gear thingy back here to hollow that. Hopefully that will work. I'll just have to take my time and do light cuts. This is ingrain. This is probably going to come flying off at some point. But for now, we can work on this end. So I'm going to get my little bitty bowl gouge out that I've touched up. Alright, so I want to create a straight edge right here as a glue point. And I'm leaving this sidewall fairly thick still. I've run into an issue doing this where I didn't leave enough wall thickness and created the other side of it to fit inside of this one, and then there wasn't enough meat there to make a difference. So we're going to try to leave this fairly thick to begin with, and then once we get them glued together, we'll shave her down a little bit more to slimline it some. But I want to get a straight edge on that right there, and I'm just going to take the skew and just kind of scrape that flat. Alright, so I've got a straight lip there. Okay. So I'll tighten up the tailstock, spin the head a little. Tighten up the tailstock, spin the head a little. Good Lord, that's getting hard to turn. I just want that to bottom out on that worm screw. Oh, good God. Okay. Whew. Alright, it is not turning perfectly true, so we're going to true it up. Alright. Measure inside of this. I'm at a red one under 2 inches. So I need a tenon that same size. And I'm only going about half the width of my parting tool off of the edge, and I'm going to creep up on this. Because if I go too far, I need to have enough meat here to do it again. And I almost always go too far. So I'm planning for a mistake. Like that right there. Okay. Oh, oh. That looks like it might just be a snug fit. Oh yeah. Alright, so I can force it on. I'm going to stop there. Had a catch, and it's ruining my day. Actually thinking that might be hollowed out enough. Alright. I had beans, dried beans in here that I was using for those, and I think I threw them in the trash. Let's see if I have something else that will work. Oh, look at there. That might actually work. I'm going to take this back off and see what that sounds like. It's going to be thinner than this, but you know what? I'm down with that. Push a little of this sawdust down into that glue. I think I'm going to go with the ebony. Now, this hole's still threaded, so I'm going to drill slightly larger. I'm going to drill the threads out of it, basically. And then turn a tenon to fit it on this ebony pen blank and glue it in. That's the plan. We'll see how well that works. Alright, here we are. Let's try it. We are in. Yeah, we're going to let this sit up, and then we'll blend these joints together and get on with it. Alright, so as you can see, this handle right now is way too long for a rugrat. So I'm going to take off quite a bit. I'm thinking it's like right about here, and we'll leave this as part of the handle here too. Now I'm sanded to 320, but I think I want to go up to 600 and see what that does to this. Oh, it feels really good. Alright, so I'm going to have to hand sand this. That's too boring for TV, so. Alright guys, so I'm just going to go with the safe bet on this one. I'm just going to use some mineral oil. At least that way I know for a fact that I'm not putting something in infant's hand that's going to bug them. If I had some blonde shellac, something clear, like clear shellac, I'd go with that. But I don't. And actually, it's not hurting that grain too bad. Alright. It's pretty good. Well, I'm happy with it. So anyway, yeah. Finally pulled one off. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you on the next one. See ya.